Welcome back. Next up is Alexander from Bosch. Bosch, you know them from IoT Like a Boss. He's going to tell you all about their new developments in Internet of Things. Enjoy his talk.
Hey guys, welcome to the Bosch parking sensor workshop. For those of you who was participating to the last workshop, so last year at the TTN conference, you may know us. For those who is new to the workshop, I'm Alexander Paharukov. I'm the system architect for the parking sensor and responsible for the technical topics of the parking sensor.
Hello, also welcome to the workshop from my side. My name is Sven Nitsche. I'm the field application engineer for the PLS, the parking lot sensor. And yeah, let's get going.
Yeah, so last year we have shown you how to really fast install the sensor on the ground. So our standard parking lot sensor, which is made to be mounted on the ground. We made a small competition between me and Sven. So we had a target to achieve a 5 minutes timeline to install the sensor. So from unpackaging till really receiving the data in the TTN backend. In the first attempt, Sven was not able to reach the goal.
Thanks for that.
But in the second one, we reached the time of 4 minutes and 52 seconds, I guess. That was really great. Was really interesting. So the workshop itself was great. We received a lot of feedback from you guys during the workshop, during the question and answer session, also afterwards at our booth, and also after the conference via email. And what we try to do is we try to react on all the requests from our customers. And this is exactly what we wanted to show today. So all the new stuff we were doing through the complete last year, even if it was a quite difficult year. And I would like to start with probably one of the most asked questions, and this is the firmware update over the year, first of all. And this is also a feature which we were not able to implement during the year simply by the fact that the specification is not finished yet, and we are sticking to the standards. We are not trying to introduce something proprietary on our side. That's why we are waiting right now until the specification is finished. And as soon as it is finished, we will implement the update functionality. Another question we were asked quite commonly is, what's about the battery status of the sensor? It was not implemented so far, and we took the task. We implemented this functionality. You can reach the values via the MAC comments specified by the LoRa lines or the LoRa WAN specification. So in the device information request and answer field. The functionality is implemented not based on the voltage level of the device. It is based on the events itself. So we had a lot of discussions how to do it, and we decided really to do it based on events. Simply by the fact that the battery we are using in our device is, provides a very stable voltage level over the complete lifetime, and deriving the voltage level or the battery status from this voltage level would not give us this reliable information we would like to have from the sensor itself. That's why we implemented an event-based battery level indicator. That means we count all the events on the device. We know all the energy consumption for each and every event, and provide this information on request from the backend. A second feature we were asked for was make your device more visible on the parking lot. So we discovered over the last year or over the last years and multiple installations that the device is nearly invisible on the parking lot. So even if it is on the ground, mounted on the ground, it is not visible. And what we did is we implemented different colors. So this is exactly what you can see right here in front of our table. You can now buy the bases in multiple different colors. It is green, yellow, red, and blue. You can use it to increase the safety on the parking lot, especially in the city areas, so not on the private parking lots where you do not have the access to the entrance of the parking lot, so where you cannot place any signs to indicate or to show the pedestrians that there is something installed on the ground. And this brings you some more safety on the parking lot, because the sensors will be visible for the pedestrians, so there is no one who can stumble upon the sensors. So the base itself is fully compatible to the sensors which we have already on the market. So you can take your sensors you have probably in storage or installed already in your parking area, just exchange or install the new bases, so the sensor fits perfectly inside. The housing itself provides the same plasma finish on the backside, so the glue sticks in the same manner as on the standard base. And by the way, you can also use it for your design purposes. So if you have a specific company color and you want to have this color also on the ground, and it fits to these 4 colors, just buy them, and you have a not only gray parking lot. Probably the most frequent asked question was about what is with snow and with snow plows. And this is also the biggest part we were working on in the last year. And we provide you a solution today. And this is what Sven will show us how it is solved.
Thanks, Alex. So as our sensor, the on-ground sensor that you already have or that you already have seen on our website, is well received in the market. And we got a lot of requests, as Alex already said, from you and from other customers as well. We decided to go for an in-ground version, as this is also for the snow plows, so for snow regions, and also for regions where it is not possible to install it on the ground. So we decided to create an in-ground version. We have done many iterations. The iterations were done, and this is not the final step, so this is not a serious product so far, but this is the most far sample that we already have created. We created it with 3 parts. One is the base that will stay in the ground later. Then one part that comes on top is there to make clear that nothing falls inside the base when you install it. So when you glue it, there are stones on the parking space, there are dust, dirt, and some other things. So we want to prevent that something goes inside the base, and therefore we decided these 2 parts. So when you install it, normally we have an example here. You have a hole like this drilled with a normal available drill in the market with a 130 millimeter drilling
diameter.
Sorry?
Diameter.
Drilling diameter, thanks. And therefore we decided to build this new base that we invented for the in-ground version to be as small as possible. That's still the same sensor core that we use also for the on-ground version, fits inside the in-ground version as well, so you can switch if you want to at any point on your parking lot. So what normally happens is you drill the hole, you put some sand in it to fill the rest of the bottom of the drilled hole, and then you put the glue inside, and then you just press down the new in-ground base to the ground, and look that it fits well. Therefore, we have decided to have these 3 wings on the side to level it directly to the ground, that the sensor later will be even to the ground at the end. And once the installation is done and the glue is hardened out, then you remove the top part. No glue was able to go inside the hole. Then you put the sensor inside. And latest there comes the dome, which comes on top. And the only thing that you need to do then is screw it and then the installation is done. So from our experience, like in 100 sensors installed all over Europe from some customer sites, we have the experience that we can still be below 10 minutes of the installation time from the drilling to the first data in your backend. And yeah, that's the whole process that we thought through. So the final process will be done to bring it to the serious production, and then it will be available for you if you want to have an in-ground version installed on your parking space. For now, if you're interested to test it as early as possible, serious parts can be received by us for important projects. So please let us know. And now to one more additional part, one additional feature.
Yeah, due to the fact that we are talking about snow, winter, outside conditions, we also decided to implement temperature measurement functionality in the device. It can be done on a frequent base, so that means you will receive, for example, every 1 hour the temperature from inside of the sensor core. Or you can also use the threshold-based temperature measurement, so that means you set your thresholds and you will receive an information from the sensor as soon as the thresholds are overshoot or undershoot. So that means you have two thresholds, the lower threshold and the top threshold. Two thresholds because we see not only the problem with snow, we see also the problem with heated up streets, especially in South Europe or in southern countries where the temperature can go very high and where the municipalities have the task also to cool down the streets and simply to see when they have to cool down the street or to put some gravel or some salt on the street if it is too cold. You can switch on the temperature measurements and you will see directly what is going on your parking lot and decide based on this data on the parking lot what you have to do there and whether you have to go out and send out the service guys or not. So that's the main features, the main use from the sensor. So probably for those who was wondering about our special sand, so we are in the engineering department here. We are not able to find some sand outside because the ground is also frozen. So we took some special sand, which are screws, and we have a lot of them lying here around. That's just to answer the question about why we use screws and not sand. Yeah, that's in general everything for the sensor, for the news from the parking sensor. Get in touch with us. Stay healthy. If you have any questions, you have our support hotline. Do not hesitate to contact us over the support hotline, and ask for some samples, for example, for the in-ground version, or simply clarify some questions. Thank you very much.
Thanks.